Our first important person for this unit is Adolf Hitler. He was the fascist dictator of Germany and the creator of the Nazi Party during World War II. His significance was that he was the leader of Germany during World War II who initiated the Holocaust. Make sure you're writing the significance or using key terms in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart. Our next important person for this unit is Benito Mussolini. He was the fascist dictator of Italy during World War II who made Italy a member of the Axis powers. His significance was that he was the leader of Italy during World War II. Make sure that you're using the significance or using key terms in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart. Our next important person for this unit is Joseph Stalin. He was the leader of the Communist Soviet Union during World War II. He joined the Allied powers in 1941 after Hitler invaded the Soviet Union. His significance was that he was the leader of the Soviet Union during World War II. Make sure you're writing the significance or key terms in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart. Our first important event of this unit is the Great Depression, which took place from 1929 until the late 1930s. This was an economic recession or downturn that began on October 29, 1929, following the crash of the U.S. stock market. The Great Depression originated in the United States but quickly spread to Europe and the rest of the world. The significance of this event was that it was a massive crash in the global economy, which left many people without food, homes, and jobs. Make sure that you're writing the significance using key terms or drawing a picture of this in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart. Our next important event from this unit is the Holocaust, which took place from 1933 until 1945. This was the mass murder or genocide of approximately 11 million people, including 6 million Jews during World War II. It was a program of systematic state-sponsored murder by Nazi Germany, led by Hitler and the Nazi Party, throughout Germany and German-occupied territories. The picture to the right shows many statistics based on the Holocaust. Make sure you're using one of these statistics, drawing a picture, or using key terms in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart. Our next important event is the Yalta Conference, which took place in February 1945. This was a meeting between Winston Churchill, Joseph Stalin, and Franklin Roosevelt that determined how Germany would be divided following World War II. The significance of this event was that it was the meeting that split Germany into 4 zones following World War II. Make sure you're writing the significance, drawing a picture, or using key terms in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart. Our last important event for this unit is the Potsdam Conference, which took place in July 1945. This was the meeting after the Yalta Conference that determined that Germany would be reunified at a later date. So the significance of this event stated that Germany would eventually be reunified, and this also began to fuel the rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union, which later became the Cold War. Make sure you're writing the significance, using key terms, or drawing a picture of the Potsdam Conference in the far right-hand side of your vocabulary chart.